How are you? I hope you're doing good. It has been quite some days, it has been quite some terrible one. It was not nice. Oh, yes. Right. Okay. It's 1 a.m. So I'm just gonna try and find us a scalping trade, and then not a scalping trade per se, but I'm just gonna take this time to do an analysis, and I can no longer provide paid signals anymore, and so the only thing that's available is mentorship only. So I'm just gonna continue finding an analysis. I'm still holding these trades at the moment on GU. I'm expecting my target to be this price right there. So I'm just gonna check something on Euro USD in the meantime and see what I can find out of Euro USD. No, not Euro USD. My mistake. USDJPY. I need USDJPY. Right. Okay, let me check something. GG. Okay. Right. Okay. We clearly can see one thing for sure. We clearly can see that on GJ, currently on GJ we do have a bullish what's this, it's sort of like a bullish bullish trend. So that's all we need first, and identify the trend, see that okay, the trend is bullish, but right from our trend means that high chances are that possibilities are that there could be like more buying opportunities than more selling opportunities within this. But we're not going to be focusing only just on the fact that we do have this as a bullish trend. What we're going to do is clearly simple. We're going to do this and try and check further. We do have the supporting structure as bearish, right? Let's take a look at something. This is 30 minutes. Let me go to 15 minutes because I see something. Okay, I see. Okay, I have one. Vivian. Hey, that's gonna be a long one, but all right. I have 1, 2, 1. It's very far. How far is it? How far is it? Yeah. Okay, let me do this. Okay, let me reduce the lighting. Right. So the only safest area to focus on, as much as I mentioned, we may be in a bullish trend on GJ, but because of the current structure, we will just check if whether are we not getting out of that trend or not. But I can clearly just see a few confirmations that we may be getting out of the trend. So confirmations will be from somewhere around here. So for me and you, we wait. Hopefully those confirmation come at around about 2 o'clock. So it means that you still have about like almost 45 minutes to almost 1 hour, a whole 1 hour, just to wait for confirmations. If not, yeah, maybe during Asian session, that's where we can actually get some push or some movements. So, but we can also just take advantage of other smaller time frames. But yeah, I'm not I don't like the small time frames at all. I don't like them. I don't wanna lie. I don't wanna die. I just wanna die today. Let me tell you why. So on this one we have failed, breakout, no retest, breakout, voila. So we can utilize this one right here and go for 150. So we can go for 150 points, and this will be a second confirmation. And then apart from that, let's just check GJ. Let's check GU at the moment. GU at the moment is just creating a reversal. Get back to GJ. Yep, that's GG. Right, that's 5 minutes time frame. We have this 1, 2, 1, and then for this one, sadly, the target would be this one. So that would be. That's the set part of it. Not even first. Okay, as this one is the first one. just wait for a few confirmation. Just wait a little bit. This one will be your first target, but I hate the fact that it's just too close. That will be the first, and it's almost near the second entry, but this one would go for let me see, 1, 2. So we close the gap, so we'll take this one as the first one. Okay. Okay, right, that's 1:6 risk reward ratio. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, main target is this one. Okay. Going to load my first cells, going in with my first cells on GJ, take my first cells on GJ, GBP, JPY, bona motho wa ka senkhumulele bona. Yeah, right. Okay, let's see. Target would be 1907. Top CV top CV. Go in with your first cells on GJ. Go in with my first trades GJ. Go in my first trades on GJ, and then we're just gonna make it 7,700 trillion. So I know the target has to be exactly right here. God, it doesn't want to land. It doesn't want to land. So exactly 7,000 trillion will do. It's not gonna be exactly on that point straight, so we're just gonna take 197. We're just gonna take the TP at 197.700 trillion. That will be our TP. That will be our TP. 700 trillion. So okay, that will be our trade. First locked in trades GJ, and then our stop loss would be 150 points, which would be 15 points, which would be, let's make it 800. Let's make it 800. Let's see, 800 is too far. It's not far. Yeah, 800 is about 16 point something. So 98. So 9800. Is it 9800 and 98.800? Stop loss on a 0.01. We are risking $1. We are risking $1.16. We are expecting $6 on a 0.01, and then on a 0.04, because I have a 0.04 trades, so that means I'm risking $4 something, and I'm expecting 6 times 4, which would be 6 times 4 would be 12.24. Yeah, would be around $24 on the trade. So I'm expecting at least about like $24 out of this whole trade on 0.04, and losing only $4 something. So I'm risking only $4. How much? Yeah, you can calculate, almost less than $5. I'm risking less than $5, and then aiming for $24 on this whole trade. And as I mentioned, I do also have this GU trades running, and their accumulation is at around about like $50, because I had 0.08 lot size running for this trade. So yeah, I think that's fair enough on this trades. It's fair enough. So hopefully in the next coming hours, hopefully in the next coming hours, on GJ we can actually have a drop. So let me just do this. We have GJ. So yeah, I think that's what we'll be waiting for. I think the most time that we definitely expect like a serious movement would be during Asian session. So if you're someone who likes to do in and out trades, you don't want to be in the markets for the whole day, all of those things, you just want a trade that goes with an entry and a target, and then you're out for the day or for that hour, and then you come back and a few hours later to come and look for another setup. I'd suggest you do the following. You need to understand sessions, and then you understanding sessions, then you move into knowing which pairs actually go in line with those sessions, and then from those sessions you pick out at least one or two instruments that are in line with that session, and from that session you stick to those things. So my advice is that during Asian session you need to know that you need to focus on JP pairs, and then going into London session, that's where you focus mostly on dollar related pairs such as GU, USD, USD, NZD, like mostly dollar, but not necessarily all dollar related pairs. I'd suggest you go for GU specifically during London session, and then going into New York, that's where you can actually start trading gold. So what's good about gold is that you can trade gold during Asian session and also London session. So it's like, also New York session. So basically gold goes in multiple sessions. So that's why most of the time in the previous TikToks lives that I used to host, you used to see me trading gold. The setup was poor, but at least it reached one of the targets, but it was a poor analysis for this one. But that's why most of the time you see that I prefer to look at gold during Asian session, I meant to say, because once you get the direction right during Asian session, it's something that you can hold, not even hold longer, but most of movements you can. If you get the direction right during Asian session, you're done. That's all you need. Just need the right direction, right entry. You load in more trades, then you make a hell of a load of profits during those times, and also during New York session. But strictly during Asian session, focus on JJ and gold, and then London focus on GU, and then just becomes easier to start looking into those things, because you can see this one. Let's check. This one was around 12. You can see from during London session, the GU trade just like went straight to the target without any waza or whatever, without any waiting too long. So from here it was like let's say it was from 12:10 until target was met at around 14. So it's understandable. It was almost like 2 hours or something like that, but at least it just went straight in to those targets without any complications. And then definitely, unfortunately, I haven't been trading this GU or GJ. There's some things that I just consider doing currently, because I'm interested in just not spending much time on the charts anymore. So that's something you should just keep on doing yourself as well, if you want to just improve in just making profits and just getting out of the charts. So that's something you should be doing yourself as well. So currently, personally, I have this GJ trades running. Right now, and my risk there, it's not too much. I'm risking only less than $5. I'm expecting $24 in the whole trades. So that's basically it. So I'm just gonna keep on just holding and just see how the trades move from here. And I see that under 30 minutes time frame, where my stop loss is, can be a possible retest. So I'm just gonna wait and check. So under 30 minutes right here, it's a possible retest. If you can just take a look at it, under 30 minutes. So under 30 minutes, this could be a possible candlestick retest. I don't do candlestick retests, but it could be a possible retest at around these areas. So because of I'm risking only $5, if price by any means tries to go to those areas, it won't be much of a hurt. I can just load more trades when it gets around those areas, but I've already inserted like those stop losses manually, so that if it reaches those areas, the trades can close themselves. So but if it tries to approach those areas, I'm just gonna adjust the stop losses just a little bit, and so that I can just load more trades there and just set one stop loss just right above this candlestick, which means if it comes to these areas, I hedge in more trades and I just put my stop loss exactly right here. But since this is a candlestick retest and I don't do candlestick retests, that's why I entered right here, exactly right there, making me risk only less than $5 and targeting $24 on this whole setup. So the chances of GJ dropping even further to this, so my main target will not only just be this, would be exactly this, but my first main exit would be right here, which will give me exactly $24. But then if it goes to this area, which is right this one, right, if it goes to that part, then it means I'll be aiming to make almost 30, yeah, I'll be making around like 38, yeah, 36 $36. So it means that my target would be going to $36 if then I target those areas. But I'll just maybe close partials when price reaches this target. When price reaches here, that's where I can just consider taking my partials and just leave the rest running to this main target, actual target. My hedging entry, so I'll be looking to hedge in more trades when price reaches around these areas, so that will be my hedge entries. So that's why I'm looking forward to hedge more on GJ if it keeps on doing that. So currently, since we are left with less than 30 minutes plus 15, so closely 45 minutes for Asian session to actually open, that's when we are definitely going to be looking at price being too volatile. So we're looking at price going to be volatile. Price is definitely going to become a little bit volatile during those hours. So that's when you're gonna see GJ moving fast, like as in like volatility will increase. So not saying like it's going to be those spikes and everything, it's just that if it picks one direction, then it's going to take that direction for the whole of Asian session. So yeah, that is what I have on my site. That's what I have on my site. It's GJ trade. That's what I have on my site. Something is missing, and I know I deleted it. I'm asking myself, where is it? I'm starting to wonder what's going on. That's a GJ trade. Let's take a look at this. GE is not really moving right now. Holy God. Ish. I think from me to you right now, if you have any questions in the comment sections, you can just drop some. If you want me to analyze something, make sure you drop that comment so that I can take a look at it. But it must be any instrument that I did mention has to be in line with the session. Currently we are about to approach Asian session, so make sure that whatever that you want me to analyze has to be one or any instrument that's within Asian session. For those who like trading gold, I think right now, because of the setup got disrespected, not necessarily disrespected, so like it became too, like it's a full setup on its own, but the target was, I was targeting this, so my aim was this, but you can see that it managed to hit the first target, which was the negative 61.8 level, which is understandable. It completed its first movement, but I guess maybe under smaller time frames I missed movements. Unfortunately, I wasn't really like trading gold. I was only focusing on GU, but I was just doing an analysis on gold. So this first TP was hit, but then only problem comes in smaller time frames. It started doing its own build-ups, and unfortunately I wasn't aware of that. I wasn't available to be looking at how it was performing. So yeah, still target is still right there, but it will just need me to just go through smaller time frames and check what was really going on. So that's why right now I'm also just taking advantage of this GJ trade right now, and also the GU. Those are the only trades that I'm going to be taking advantage of right now. But since gold is also part of the Asian session instruments, we can just also try and just see whether we can also see something, but I won't be compromising my trades on GJ, so I'm not gonna be trading gold even if I see an opportunity right now. Main reason is the whole setup got disrespected in a long-term manner. So yeah, that's the only reason. But what you can also just wait for is you can just wait and check how price reacts when it reaches around these areas. Will we have the right confirmations for us to actually focus on buying or not? So only if the principles are met, then we can start looking forward for buying, and after we get the right confirmations, because according to my trading super RS trading modulus principles, we need to be trading reaction, not an opinion. So best way to go about it is just to wait for it, see how price reacts to this area. Maybe during Asian session we can see some movements. If those movements come along properly, then we can start looking into 300 points. Let's see, 300 points will be around. So if we start risking exactly 300 points according to how I trade gold, which means you're risking only $3. If you're risking $3 on gold, then you should be expecting anything $3 multiplied by 3, anything of a risk reward ratio of 1:3 or more. So it means it's gonna be something like this. You have to be expecting anything 1:3 or more. So it means that your target would be somewhere around here or even more. So it means that you'd be expecting gold to either push even higher and higher and higher, because on gold I prefer that every trade that you take, you must at least be risking exactly $3 or maximum of $3.50, and then you're targeting anything above that, so you don't have to be risking too much. If your trade is you, if on gold you're risking anything more than 300 points, leave the trade. You're already out of your, yeah, you're just out. Just consider getting out of the trade while it's still early. So on gold, never find yourself in a position where you are risking more than $3.50 on a 0.01 $3.50. So whatever lot size that you're using, you multiply that by $3.50. If it's 0.05, you take that, you multiply by $3.50. If you're risking more than that amount, then get out of the trade while it's still early. You don't have to be risking too much on gold. Your trades need to exactly be either accurate or nothing on gold. So either you're risking less or you're correct. You risk less, you maximize profits. That's the only thing that you need on gold. This could be a possible opportunity for Asian session. And yeah. Yep. That could be a possible trade for Asian session. And that's the least I can do for gold. That's the least I can do for Asian session. That's the least I can do for Asian session on gold. But yeah, main focus right now is GJ. I'm just going to be holding the GJ and the GU trades. GU trades. I'm just gonna consider. We are not really. I'm personally not far from the target. So from here to there, it's not really that much. So I can just, let's see. That's about 33 pips. Yeah, it's a lot. It's either I'm just gonna be leaving the GU trades. If price tries to break above these areas, then I'll just close the trades and I'll just look for a setup during London session, because right now I want to just see how this GJ trade is going to play out. That's my main focus right now. It's the GJ. My main focus is on GJ. I want to maximize the trades on GJ. No, that's my main focus for now. You can also just utilize what's this thing, USDJPY during Asian session, because the target for this one, it's this one. So the anticipation is that also on GJ, on UJ, you may be looking at a possible drop up until these areas. So there's so much to focus on if you wanted to trade. There's a lot. Basically, there's a lot to focus on. Sorry, there's quite a lot to focus on. I don't like that trend line. So yeah, but there's a lot to focus on. There's a reason why I cannot use this and this, because if you start looking at this too, then it means that the possibilities are that you are looking for a rejection to the upside. That's why I'm not gonna be using that. So you're just gonna leave it as it is, because we're still looking at GJ and also UJ to also just give us a drop during this Asian session. So expect serious movements within Asian session, because if you When you have the time though, when you have the time, just go through previous days. Let's just check. Today is Thursday, right? Today is Thursday. Let's go to Wednesday. Wednesday. Let's check this one. My time is Johannesburg. Yep. So if you go to yesterday, which is Wednesday, around 2 a.m. to 2 a.m. 2 a.m. Start from 2 a.m. 2:15, 2:15, somewhere around there. You can see from 2:15 until possibly I think, let's check if until 8 a.m. So you can see that it was sort of like bullish, so it kept on one direction during the whole entire off Asian session. And if your targets were this previous highs, meaning that it was this one, and this one, all of those highs got, like, the TPs would have been hit, all of them. So you just have to know that during Asian session, we were bill Tuesday 2 a.m. Tuesday 2 a.m. was 2 a.m. to see from 2 a.m. until, let's check what time until. Okay, this one was a little bit bad, Nyana, but it's okay. From 2 a.m. until 2 a.m. until almost 7 to almost 8 o'clock, you can see it was just holding one direction. So that's something that you can just, when you have the time, that's how you study the markets. It's not hard for someone to study the markets. It's simple to study the market. You just need to know what you're looking for. So that's why I'm like, it's easy for everything. If you want to improve in trading, it's just gonna be easy. But if you don't want to, when you have the time, just go through each and every Asian session on GJ, UJ, check how the price has been moving during those hours. That's how you develop a winning trading strategy. Understand how this pairs works, what times are best fit for those, so that it doesn't become too hard for you to do anything in trading. It will never be hard. But yeah, you can see even right now GJ, we slightly in profits, I'm quite sure. Let me just check on GJ. Yeah, on GJ I'm just still, it's not a lot, it's almost less than $1, still running less than $1 profit. But yeah, that's how you go about trading. It's just simple if you do your research proper. Anything just as easy as it is. Let's just go to Wednesday on this one. 2 a.m. You can see from 2 a.m. up until 8 o'clock, it was also just holding. This one was just basically consolidation. It's understandable. This one was just consolidating. And then let's take a look at Tuesday 2 a.m. From 2 a.m. around 2 a.m. until same thing. So that's why I'm like, if there's so much correlation that you can look into for GJ and also UJ. So you see, for the fact that we're looking at GJ drop, USDJPY might also be dropping. Take a look at what was going on Wednesday. GJ was consolidating. If we take a look at UJ, and let's take a look at UJ on Wednesday. On Wednesday 2 a.m. 2 a.m. somewhere in 2 a.m. and there's also 8 a.m. It was also sort of like consolidation. So either one of the two is going to give you the direction. If you find one giving you the right direction, then you know that correlation is going to happen. So if you're someone who wanted to trade correlation, then it's easier for you to start trading correlation. But correlation doesn't say you have to neglect analyzing. You need to analyze both those pairs. You need to find an entry for each and every pair that you're doing. Each and every pair will have its own set of targets. It will have its own set of structure in terms of entries. So correlation never said that you just go in just because it's selling, you just sell, just go in there and sell. No, it says that at least you are looking at a same direction movement. So you just need to utilize your resources by getting the entries based off their own structures and targets based off their own structures as well. Because you can see here we are targeting, take a look at this, we are targeting almost 93 pips. Whole movement could be like the whole day, or it could be, yeah, it could be the whole day, or it could be until London session, just depends. But you can see this is 93 pips, and if you take a look at this one, as I mentioned, from here to the main target, let's take a look at this one until the main target. That's almost 83. Oh, that's almost similar. Yeah, so that's almost similar though, but it's not guaranteed that the target for this one could go until there. What if maybe the target for UJ is from here, it's from there until here, which makes it 40 pips, and then it just keeps on ranging. So that's why I'm like, you just need to find the right entries for each and every instrument. That's what I'm saying. What are you? Who am I? That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm too lazy to analyze USDJPY. So it's either, if you have a setup on USDJPY, I'm still mentioning we are going down, bearish movements to the downside, that's what you can utilize. But because of I'm utilizing GJ cells, that's one thing, because I did an analysis on GJ, so it's easier for me to say that GJ is definitely going to hold its cells. At least my main target could be this one. That's my first priority target. But then once it passes through here, then I can see whether it's going to reach upon this last target. So this one is just a drawn target, but it's not necessarily my main target. My main target is exactly this one, but first priority is this one. So that's why right now we're definitely in profits. Personally, in profits. So yeah, and okay, GU, I'll just try. I'm not sure if whether I'm going to be live. I'm not sure. Let me not say I'm not sure. I'm not going to be live. I was gonna go live during London session so that we can try and trade GU, but I don't think I'll be live. I'm not gonna be live. I'm not gonna be available. So yeah, I'm just gonna do the analysis on my own, and I won't be available on socials to be responding to anyone. Hopefully I'll be preparing for something, but yeah. See, there we go. We have arrived on gold. So it's not yet confirmed. It has done its job, retested the area, but then yeah, because of other things we cannot be. Let me do this. Yeah, 3 minutes is saying something different. So the fact that 3 minutes is saying something different, it's safer for me and you to only wait for the 5 minutes time frame. So everything will be from the 5 minutes time frame, because from 3 minutes time frame, gold says a different story. Gold says a different story from a 3 minutes time frame. So 3 minutes left, so that will be 3 minutes left on gold. So you need to just wait for the whole 3 minutes, in fact 2 minutes 52 seconds, to see if whether the entry is confirmed or not. So what I love about Super RS trading modulus principles is that you don't trade what you think, you trade reaction. You have to be trading a reaction. So currently the retest is happening, but do we have the confirmation to go in? No, we don't. So you don't go in, you wait until the confirmations align with what the principles say, then you go in, and then that minimizes your losses, because now you are sure about direction. The only thing you do, you manage your entries, lot sizes, then you manage your targets, then you can hedge in properly if you want to. But for now, you don't force anything, because 3 minutes says something different. And if 3 minutes, if this market movement aligns with 3 minutes time frame, then now you can see that you would have been in a loss, because now it means that if it aligns with 3 minutes, the target is going to be this one for the 3 minutes time frame. It can possibly come to these areas if it does align with the 3 minutes time frame. So it's safer to do what? To wait for the confirmations and not just jump in before getting into the trade. You wait, and just because it aligns with 3 minutes, you don't also go in with the 3 minutes time frames analysis, because you are waiting for what? Me and you, or not even me and you, I'm personally was looking at what buying opportunities, and if the buying opportunity is not occurring, the right principles, I won't force to trade the 3 minutes analysis, because why? I'm focusing on the 5 minutes time frame. So it means I'll just wait until the 5 minutes time frame is confirmed, then I can go in with the 5 minutes, and it's good even if it drops, because I can still get a trade from below. Either way, nothing is happening, or nothing is going to hurt me. Otherwise, I'm not getting hurt either way. So part of trading is different from that. Right. Okay, we will come. There's only 2 seconds. It closes outside. Right. And then still the same thing. Haven't lost anything, because we are waiting. We are waiting. Let's just check GG. The meantime. Okay. And then we have GG. GG is it's trying to play out. It's honestly trying to play out, but yeah. let's just keep it right here. We'll bring it back when the right time is there. Now this is Asian session. We are into Asian session. We are 2 minutes in the Asian session. We are 2 minutes in. You can see how Asian session is looking right now. We are 2 minutes in the Asian session. You can see already we have GJ, UJ sort of like having sort of like a strict movement, and also gold as well. You can see it's trying to just perform on its way to the downside at this point, but yeah, it means that it's respecting the 3 minutes time frame. It's respecting the 3 minutes time frame, so you just don't trade it. You just wait until see how it reacts when it reaches around these areas, and then from then we can see how it's going to be performing when it gets around to those areas. Because on my side, I'll still look into buying opportunities if possible. If they don't care, they don't care. You understand? You do not force them. You do not force them. But GJ is definitely doing good. GJ is definitely doing good. Since all we are using 15 minutes, we are left with 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes. We are left with 10 plus 15, 25 minutes on GJ for full confirmation for the hedging trade. In the next coming 25 minutes, we will know if whether we are able to hedge in more trades from here and push it even further. But right now, you just wait and rest. Exactly 25 minutes, you come and look at GJ. Confirmations will be there. If there's no confirmations, then you also do not force to hedge. You don't hedge when the price is not saying hedge. You wait until the price says the hedging is valid, then you do your thing. Vika, gold. It's easy to trade gold. You just need to know that it falls under two sessions, which is Asian session and also New York session. That's why most of the time you see gold moves during Asian session, also moves during New York session. So most people love trading gold during those sessions. So advice is, they know that if you're someone who likes trading during like you're a trader who loves in and out trades, so it's simpler for you to do those in and out trades during those times. You just look for a clean setup. Not a setup can still be clean and also be invalid. You just need to look for a valid clean setup, right targets. Then you know that if you have the right working trading system, as in like the right trading strategy, and then it's easier for you to just smash all TPs without having to worry a lot about having to hold long term everything. It's good to also just have a long term movement vision setup, but it's also safe for you to always look into prices where you're looking in and out trades. So gold is simpler in that way. It's very simple when you look at it that way. This is very simple when you look at it that way. Nice. It's time to listen to music. It's time to listen to music. Right. One minute left. 55 seconds left. Power on. Bluetooth pairing mode. Tanko. Auzoke. Racolmino viaggi. Yepe, la sa yo, yepe, asa ye.